Hi guys, it's Sam here today, and today we are talking about Valentine's Day palettes. I went through my collection and I have so many palettes that can be used for Valentine's Day. And when I was shopping online or looking at Trendmood and saw all the new releases, there was this strong temptation to purchase a new palette. And I said, no, say no to drugs. And today we are going to talk about eyeshadow palettes that I think we probably already have in our collection. I have them already in my collection, but a lot of these are popular. So there's a likelihood that you have one, two, maybe more of these palettes in your collection that you can just pull up for Valentine's Day. We do not need to buy another one. I mean, even thinking recently, I did a video on the Dior Mitza palette, and that's a palette that has lots of reds and pinks in it too. So I mean, like, there's always gonna be a pink mauve berry tone palette releasing, and yeah. All right, so let's get into it. The palette that I use today, I use the Glamlight Pie palette. This is a really cute palette. Most of the shades read peach for the shade names, but it pulls very pink. The look that I created today, very pink. Super beautiful. Already had it in my collection, and there's plenty more where that came from. So before I get into the other palettes, I'm going to introduce myself if you're new to my channel. Hi, my name is Sam, and I'm a makeup enthusiast. Makeup is my therapy. It's my passion. And if you feel the same way, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can come back and see more content like this, and the notification bell so you will be notified when I post a video, and it's free. So let's get into the rest of these palettes. Okay, I'm gonna just pull out a whole buttload. The first one here is this Beauty Bay Berries palette. This was one of my favorite palettes from last year, and it has everything. It has pinks, it has mauve tones, it has like bright pinks, it has some reds in here. We don't need another one. Natasha Denona, that Love palette. I mean, how many pink palettes does she need to release? It's ridiculous. And that's not even including the My Dream collection, which does have pinks. This is the Loves palette that she already has. If you don't like bright pinks and purples, oh, how about the Retro palette? If you don't like to have a bigger palette, okay, we can just do this little cute mini Love palette. It has some mauves in there. Or we can do the Mini Crush from last year. There's a brighter red and mauves and pinks. What about the Cranberry palette? Absolutely beautiful. Like, stunning. We have all of these. If you have them, let's pull them out. Let's pull them all out together. How about ABH? If you like something more simpler, more neutral, we have the Modern Renaissance palette. This is a good one. If you want something with a little bit more color to it, how about the Norvina? These are amazing. This is probably my choice for Valentine's Day because I actually tend not to wear pinks. My husband's favorite color is blue, and so I like to wear purples and blues because the whole thing is to attract the other partner's attention, right? So I tend not to wear pinks for Valentine's Day or reds. What about Patrick Ta's Major Dimension 2 palette? This is a really good one, especially if you're more like of a neutrals gal. You're not into like the bright pink shades. Okay, well, say you do like more punch with your color. How about the Unearthly Valentine's palette from last year? This is the Sleepover palette. You got pink, you got purple, this beautiful burgundy shade. This black has these gorgeous, like, purple sparkles in it. Need I say more? Huda Beauty. Huda was complained about a lot over the years for loving pinks and all of her palettes having pinks. But what about when you want a pink? How about you're the neutral girl that likes pink? Yeah, the Naughty Nudes. This is a great one. There's some really unique, beautiful shades in here. Look at this passion shade. You want something different? it got that. If you want something neutral and safe, you got that with Desire. You know, should give you everything in here. Maybe you want something more ethereal. Maybe you're fair skin and all these other are just way too pigmented and you just want something light. Maybe you're a minimalistic girl. You want something that just looks like a touch of color, a touch of glam. How about the Rose Quartz palettes from Huda? This one has a lot of cool tones. It's a little bit lighter. It has some of these like topper glittery shades. If you just did that one shade with some mascara, it's very minimal, very sweet looking. I think that could be a good Valentine's Day palette. Let's go to Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk Dreams. This is a really cute, simple little quad that you can pull out if you're into luxury makeup like that. We got ColourPop again with the wine only. If you are of a deeper complexion or you like a lot of contrast, you could partner this with something else, but it has a light, it has a dark, it has all these beautiful rich tones. You want something dramatic, you want something smoky, sexy, this would give that to you. Juvia's Place. This is going real quick because I don't want to waste your time. But like Juvia's Place, I had to go grab the other one. This is the Juvia's Berries palette. Okay. Then we have the Sweet Pinks palette. And then we have the Blush palette. I mean, come on, there's something for everybody here. And then last but not least to throw at you is Pat McGrath. I only pulled a couple Pat McGrath because honestly, almost every Pat McGrath palette can be a Valentine's Day palette. So this is the, what is this? Rose Decadence Mothership palette. Not my favorite one, but it might be nice to pull out. It's just not my favorite because I don't think that the shadows are particularly special. Or any of the Bridgerton palettes. This is just the first one, but I also have the second one. Chances are you got one of them. And they're available at TJ Maxx from what I've seen recently. And the last one I picked is another Pat McGrath. It's the Mothership Bronze Seduction palette. And I feel like everybody and their mother has this. This is like the Allure's best-selling palette for, I don't know, bajillion years in a row. It's a neutral palette, but it has that pretty red and it has this gorgeous rose gold too. So, I mean, we got options, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need to buy another one. Listen, guys, there's lots of palettes out there that are going to grab your attention, that are beautiful and are unique. But a pink palette is not going to be it. So if you are looking for something for Valentine's Day, I highly recommend you just shopping through your collection and see what you have. Like you saw here, I decided to take a glance in my collection and I had plenty of options to choose from. And I'm sure you do too. Even if you only have a very small collection, chances are one of them has pinks, mauves, or berries in it. And you do not need to go out and buy another one. They're all pretty much the same at this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. I feel a little crazy today. I clearly just had coffee. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.